We're Sonal and Tim. We've just got back from our trip in Asia.
We're not travel vloggers, but we're going to do our best impression and show you everywhere we've been.
That's so embarrassing.
Alright, first up we got a stopover in New Delhi.
Yeah, for 10 hours.
And then we're off to Sri Lanka for our friend Kavish's wedding.
This is our friend Renuka, who's joining us for our Sri Lanka leg.
Yep, these two are bridesmaids for the wedding.
The stopover was long.
We did have some banging food. I'll get Sonal to pronounce it for me.
Masala dosa, sambar, medu vada.
Yeah, just what I said. This is what you wanted to see. Some cool B-roll of Sri Lanka. So the ride to the airport was in the most squished car I've ever seen. Not small, just very compact. Makes the most out of space, I guess.
And this is where we stayed.
Of course, got to mention the tuk-tuks. We took them absolutely everywhere. You get them on Uber.
The first meal was cafe on the 5th, and we all had the same thing, kotu roti and a smoothie.
Yeah, and after that, Son and I went for a dip. Bear in mind this is like 10 o'clock at night. It was still warm. So I was looking for something to do, and I found this cool place by the beach. You also had to cross over a railway track. Yeah.
So Tim found a turtle sanctuary.
If you like, you can feed them. You speak.
Oh my god.
That's the ocean. A nice good one. Nice fishes one. Well, you think you have one now. Hello, mate. Give one to this guy over here.
Oh, did it eat it up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this one, just worked for it.
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Yeah, I know you really want this fish. Yeah, come on, get it now. Come on, get it.
Come on, get it in your mouth.
This guy's a feisty one.
Oh, Nico, he's going away.
I'm not sure he wants food. Oh. Feeding totally you. Yummy. Oh, it's down there. No. We wasted like 2 fish already just from that. Listen. Come on, mate. I'm giving you some fun with that. Oh, no. It's down there. Come on.
Tim does not know how to feed them.
I'm trying my best.
Fair try. Never mind.
See, he's quite tricky being this guy. He doesn't want to be fed, he just wants to attack you.
He just wants to get some purchase. Come on. Oh, he's fighting.
Oh my gosh. WWE. Give me a fish.
Oh gosh.
Yummy.
So we met up with a few more of our friends and had a bit of brunch.
Yummy.
This is our first time trying matcha, and now we're obsessed.
Alright, I'm going to cut to some cool B-roll of us wandering around Colombo. So whilst we were wandering, we found this incredible Hindu temple.
Unlike the temples in the UK, this temple had so many colours.
And as it turns out, we're there at the right time because they're celebrating a festival.
So this food was absolutely delicious. So many different types of like stuff, but could be the culprit for my food poisoning.
So the next day, we got up well early to go to Sigiriya, which is probably about 4 hours from Colombo. And she wasn't convinced she was going to come. So she popped some pills and here we are.
This is Dambulla, a beautiful Buddhist temple in a mountain.
And quite a few steps to get up there. And by in a mountain, we literally mean carved into the rock face.
We forgot to mention, this is our tour guide, and his name is also Tim.
Let's go! So the thing with Dambulla, there are these massive Buddha statues, and I mean ginormous. So this is my first exotic animal I've found in Sri Lanka.
And ever since this encounter, Tim has been completely obsessed.
Right, so we've actually made it to Sigiriya now, which is a massive rock in roughly the shape of a lion.
It took us about 2,500 steps to get up there.
Yeah, a little bit of a climb, but the views were pretty spectacular.
Even more monkeys.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm half dead here, and Tim wants me to pose for the photo.
Even more wildlife.
We then went for lunch at the restaurant, and it was definitely a tourist trap, but still good food.
And this is arguably the best bit, our safari.
This is all we saw for an hour.
Until we spotted our first elephant.
After that, they just kept coming out.
There's also this cool viewpoint looking out into the jungle.
So this day, Tim was out on his solo venture because I was out on my bridesmaid's duties.
Well, it's a bit wet, but just like having a warm shower, really, isn't it?
So apparently there's crocodiles in Colombo, and I made it my mission to go try and find some.
Definitely not ideal for tall people.
I went to this wetlands place, and there was some pretty cool wildlife. So as this section is all about me, I thought I'd tell you about my brand new Pokémon game I'm playing throughout this trip. By brand new, I mean Pokémon Ruby on a Game Boy Advance. So as someone who hasn't played any Pokémon, I thought I'd get it to pick my starter and name all my
Choose
Pokémon.
your starter Pokémon. Mudkip, Trico or Torchic. What are you choosing?
Some gecko.
Some Gecko. Oh yeah, let's go.
Every once in a while I'll give you a little update on how my game's going.
Painting.
Right, so I thought I'd take a little trip to the Parliament. Thought maybe there's a bit more to see than there was, but hey ho. But I did see an awful lot more wildlife than I did at the wetlands place. Yeah, the sign says beware of crocodiles, so there must be some crocodiles. Absolutely tons of cool birds there. But the coolest thing by far was seeing this really cool snake. I did look it up later, and yes, it is venomous.
So the next day we joined the others and went to the south of Sri Lanka to have a day at the beach.
So I've got to mention the stilt fishermen, which is the thing you do in this area. Turns out it's a bit of a tourist trap because they're not actually fishing at all. Yeah, no string on the fishing rods.
But luckily, just around the corner, we went to this lovely beach.
Yeah, for once, it's actually warm in the sea. I absolutely loved it. You can't forget this cat. I actually love cats back at home, and yeah, it's very cute. So this was a nice relaxing day for me. I didn't have to get to the wedding till about 5 p.m.
Lucky for some, I had to get to the venue at 5 a.m.
Yeah, so while Sona was doing whatever bridesmaids do, I was just chilling by the pool. So that's the Lotus Tower in the background, Colombo's defining tower. So this is me getting suited and booted about 4:30.
And by this point, I had already done hair, makeup, putting the dress on, and multiple photos in our photo shoot.
The wedding was at the Shangri-La, a bougie-ass hotel, and it's one of the coolest ceremonies I've ever been to. So I didn't take too many videos, but hopefully this captures some of the coolest things that happened at the wedding. This is definitely one of the maddest ways to end our time in Sri Lanka. Bye. See you in Kuala Lumpur.